Now let's face it, finding answers to your questions about being a financial professional can be really tough. So I want to take some time today to do just that. Let's go. Well, hello and welcome back to the channel. Your questions about starting your career in financial services have been coming in, and today I thought I'd take some time to address some of the more pressing ones. If you've ever wondered what it takes to get started as a financial professional and how to get off on the good foot, we're going to help you out. So the first question comes from Harperwood5126, and they say, can my degree be from any university? Well, first of all, Harperwood, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you're a subscriber to the channel. This was from watching my video, How to Become a Certified Financial Planner, the CFP certification process. First of all, the answer is yes. Currently, the CFP Board of Standards doesn't have any specifications other than just your degree being a bachelor's degree from any accredited university. So just keep in mind, though, that you still have to complete the educational classes in their requirement and the capstone to satisfy all their requirements. So if you're a business major, it might be worth doing what they call a transcript challenge to see if any of the classes you've already taken qualify for their educational requirements. If you haven't started college classes, you may want to consider, though, enrolling in one of their approved programs or a financial planning program at a university that's going to satisfy their educational requirements. Really great question, and thank you for submitting it. Our next question is, what's a good way to start getting experience? And this comes from our.secret1130. First of all, thank you for watching. Well, this depends on several factors that I think really have to do with where you are on your journey. So if you want to be client-facing or if you want to be non-client-facing, there's going to be different answers. But without additional context, I'll just assume that if you're asking about experience required to obtain the CFP designation based on the short that you watched, you are probably wondering on how you're going to accumulate the 6,000 hours that it takes to use the CFP marks. So this can be done in a variety of ways, but it's really going to be a matter of you just working in the industry, kind of getting your feet wet, understanding the things that you want to do, and really employing the 7 elements of financial planning that the CFP board requires. Because there's not really necessarily a good way, it's just the way that's going to work for you. Our next question is, what's the best company or companies to learn the business and develop? And this comes from Kenneth Hurst 6296. Kenneth, thank you for watching. I really appreciate the question. This is really a great question too. More than anything, I think this is a matter of preference of the individual person. Here's the reason I advocate you exploring your why and doing the internal work. Because if you come up with a vision that makes sense for Kenneth, or individually for yourself, it's much easier to then find a company that fits within that vision, because you then know your vision and values and mission and all that kind of stuff are aligned. And that's the most important thing to help you find a cultural fit. Our next question is there no chance to have CFP certification without a degree? Or is there any other financial certification besides CFP that doesn't require a degree? Thank you, Donnie728, for this question, and thank you for watching. Some time ago, I did a video called Certified Financial Planner Career, What Does a CFP Do? And that's where Donnie's asking this question from. I know the path can be daunting. I totally get it. It generally is going to take a person somewhere between 2 to 3 years to earn the CFP designation, which is a long time. I totally get that. So the answer is there is absolutely opportunity for you without that path. So what about those people that, let's say, don't have time or haven't completed college? Because I get a lot of those questions, and I think that's where Donnie's going with this. Well, I can think of 2 things. It's going to be the ChFC, Chartered Financial Counselor, and the CPWA, which is the Certified Private Wealth Advisor, the latter of which requires no degree, but 5 years of relevant experience. The former, no degree. You just take the classes, okay? I think these can be great certifications geared towards more financial planning, of course. But if you wanted to do something like, insurance or investments or even tax, there are alternatives. You're just gonna have to explore those separately. So great question and good luck. Let me ask you this. Are you tired of feeling stuck? Like you're spinning your wheels in your financial practice? Do you wish you had a roadmap to guide you to real substantial growth? Good. I'm excited to invite you to my exclusive 5-day challenge, Create Your Ideal Practice. In this 3 moves challenge, I break down the 3 moves that I use to revolutionize my practice and that you can do the same for yourself. It's time to start building your ideal practice today. All right, this next question is, what kind of work do you do in the back office? Can you work your way to 6 figures doing back office work? Excellent question. That comes from HOSPSA 6933. So thank you for watching. This is a question from the video Career Options for a Finance Student. What jobs can you get with a finance degree? I think many people actually overlook how many options there are besides just being a client-facing financial advisor in the industry. That's the most notable and the most famous, but I don't know that it's the only, of course. There are support roles within firms that have to do with trading, compliance, marketing, operations, just to name a few. And of course, this is going to be dependent on the firm size. There are also the ability to work outside of a, let's call it, financial planning firm and work directly for insurance carriers or fund managers doing things like internal or external wholesaling. There's so many different things. And I think what you do well to do is to talk to somebody in the industry that you admire and that you can trust, that will kind of give you some insight as to the type of work that they are doing. Now, as far as how much money you can make, of course, I think the ability, of course, or opportunity to make 6 figures can be there, but it's going to depend on the amount of hard work you're willing to put in. And it always boils down to that when we're talking about income. All right, next question is, do I have to be a CFA, Chartered Financial Analyst, to start a financial investment company? Thanks for this question, HMMA4034. This comes from the video that I did on how to start your own investment firm and become an independent advisor. Well, let me tell you this. Currently, most states in the US will waive their requirement for you to have either the Series 65 or Series 7 and 66 if you have any of the following: CFA, CFP, ChFC, PFS, or CIC. So I will link down below what all those acronyms mean. But I think the biggest thing for you to understand is how to be a business owner and how to be a great marketer, because those are going to be the skills that are going to be the most needed and necessary, besides just what it takes to get your firm off the ground and running from a compliance standpoint. Expertise is not enough. You also got to have those skills. I think, what I would suggest for you is to definitely check out my video on how to start a financial advisor business. That will be probably pretty helpful for you if you haven't seen it already. All right, well, hopefully that was good for you. Thank you for joining us today. If you have more questions, drop them down in the comments below, and eventually I may do a video about it. Now, if you like this format, please let me know. You got to like the video, share it, comment on it, subscribe to the channel. It's been some time since I did a video like this. And if you want to see the last one, check out how to become a CFP. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.